everyone, this is Dr. Pooja Sharma. We are studying the subject managing people, and today we are starting with job analysis. You must be thinking about what is job analysis. If you all would have been in front of my eyes, मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन आप लोगों से ही होता कि आप लोग क्या समझते हो जॉब एनालिसिस से. What came in your mind when you are able to see this work? So basically, it is the combination of two words, job plus analysis. So when we are talking about job, that means people are engaged in something to earn money. That is about the job. And when we are talking about analysis, what we do, we try to break the things in substantial parts so that complexity can be reduced and understanding can be improved. Okay. Job where a person is engaged, they are doing that particular work, they are performing that particular work to earn the money, and in analysis the complexity is being trying to reduce. So we are gathering the information, we are collecting the data, then to reduce that complexity we are breaking the information in several parts so that we can actually understand in a better manner. That is what we are going to do here. So when we are talking about job analysis, first I am beginning with the job terminology. कुछ डेफिनेशंस जो है वो यहाँ पे लिखी हुई है, जैसे हम कहीं ना कहीं कंफ्यूज होते रहते हैं या हम ये समझते हैं कि ओ दिस इज अबाउट जॉब ओनली. से फॉर एग्जांपल टास्क. So it is clearly mentioned over here, an identifiable work activity carried out for a specific purpose. For example, typing a letter, it is a task. Duty, several tasks are related by some sequence of events. For example, pick up, sort out and deliver incoming mails. Position, basically collection of tasks and duties which are performed by a person. For example, the PA to principal receives the visitors, takes dictations, operates computers, answer queries, attend to complaints and helps the students. So this is the position. Job, a group of positions similar in their significant duties as a technical assistant, as a computer programmer. राइट. तो टास्क, ड्यूटी, पोजीशन, जॉब, ये सब जो है वो किसके अंदर आता है? जॉब टर्मिनोलॉजी के अंदर आता है. अब नाउ ऑन द स्क्रीन यू ऑल कैन सी जॉब जो है वो क्या है? इट इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ टास्क, ड्यूटीज एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज while as a whole it's regarded as a regular assignment to an individual. ठीक है, regular assignment, for that they get paid. In other words, total work is divided and grouped into packages. We call it a job. Job analysis, as I've already mentioned about the analysis, that job analysis is a systematic approach to defining the job role, description, requirement, responsibilities, evaluation, etc. It helps in finding out required level of education, skills, knowledge, training, etc. for the job position. So yes, we are going to discuss about the job analysis, where we are going to have a systematic study for the job role description, the kind of requirements, responsibilities, evaluation. I mean to say, students, that both the parts will be covered here. Both means what are the contents of the job, what are the various contents of the job, and what kind of specifications we are looking for. Specification means it is related to the kind of candidate we are looking for. Why it is important? You all can see here, organization and manpower planning. It is helping in recruitment and selection. It is helping in wages and salary administration. It's job helping in job re-engineering, helping in training and development, performance appraisal, and healthcare and safety. So now job analysis. ठीक है. Organization and manpower planning. Starting with the first topic, organization and manpower planning. How is it going to help and how is it going to play an important role over here? So it is, we are going to have a demand forecasting. We are going to have a supply forecasting. For that, what do we need? We need what sort of job is there. For that we will be looking for people, है ना. एम्प्लॉइज, अगर हमें एम्प्लॉइज का जरूरत है, अगर वैकेंसी है, तो कंटेंट ऑफ जॉब क्या है वो हमें कहाँ से पता लगता है? वो हमें जॉब एनालिसिस से पता लगता है. देन रिक्रूटमेंट एंड सिलेक्शन. अगेन द कंटेंट ऑफ जॉब एंड द जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन विल बी लेटिंग द people know or the applicant know कि किस टाइप का जॉब है, whether the person is suitable for it or not. Are you getting my point? Say for example there is a job of fitter, right? So required fitters, this is the name of the company, this is the duration of the working, this is the experience which is being required, and responsibilities to be performed, temperature will be there and hazards will be there. तो ये सारी चीजें जो है वो किसके अंदर होगी? हमारे रिक्रूटमेंट से पहले ही चीजें जो है वो डिस्कस हो जाएगी. कंटेंट ऑफ जॉब एंड सैलरी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन डायरेक्ट रिलेशन है. क्यों? क्योंकि जब हम जॉब इवैल्यूएशन की बात करते हैं तो हम इंटरनल इक्विटी एंड एक्सटर्नल पेरिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ कि कोई भी जो जॉब है ना, वॉट एवर द जॉब इज, राइट, उसको हम किस तरीके से इवेल्युएट करेंगे? हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू इवेल्युएट इट? सेम qualification and same experience should be paid equal. Competitive firms not paying more than us and less than us. The kind of task is being performed. So after wages and salary administration, job re-engineering, it talks about when we are actually redefining the job. It does happen after a certain period of time and due to certain technological changes. We need to redesign the job. So that thing is actually known as job re-engineering. It may take place even because of the certain strategic decisions, be it is merger, acquisition, and something else. Employee training and management develop, obviously, किस category of job people के लिए, किस category of department के लिए we are going to organize a training and managerial development program that to help us. Performance appraisal, definitely along with a performance review sheet, the task that is being performed, that also matters. That is why the job analysis is important. Yes, health and safety, you must be able to see in several job descriptions that people are defining even the climate conditions, even the temperatures, even the hazardous situation. Then let's see now steps involved in job analysis. First step and important step that talks about collection of background information, then selection of representative position to be analyzed, then collection of job analysis data, developing a job description and developing a job specification. तो यहाँ पे students, you can see that job analysis going to give us two outcomes: job description and job specification. We are studying the process of job analysis. So as we are beginning with the process of job analysis, I would like to say certain strategic choices to be made by the organization. And here in academia, 5 choices are being given. The extent of employee involvement in job analysis, the level of details of the analysis, timing and frequency of analysis, how often we are going to perform this particular task. Then past oriented versus future oriented job analysis, and ultimately source of job data. So when we are talking about employee involvement, so job analysis involves collecting job related information. तो किसी भी जॉब से रिलेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन अगर हमें रिसीव करनी है, तो अ पर्सन हु इज परफॉर्मिंग द पर्टिकुलर जॉब, ही विल बी और शी विल बी द right person for that. Means the job holder to be consulted, and employees are often asked to supply the vital information about the content of job given their familiarity with it. So to what extent employees need to be involved, this becomes a debatable point. Ultimately when we are talking about strategic choices, तो ये सब डिपेंड करता है कि फर्म की पॉलिसी जो है वो किस तरीके की है. एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक्सेप्ट्स, वो ये एक्सपेक्टेशन रहती है कि एक्यूरेट इंफॉर्मेशन जो है वो हमें रिसीव हो, है ना, that how the job is being analyzed. But some point of time we see that either employees are becoming biased or they are not in that state that they can provide the appropriate information. Then level of details, the level of analysis may vary from detail as in time and motion studies to broad as in analyzing the job based on general duties. The level of analysis affects the nature of the data that has been actually collected. When and how often, this is determining on which frequency basis we are going to conduct this particular task. Whether we are going to conduct whether we are going to analyze the past oriented job, or whether we are going to have the job analysis past oriented or we are going to have it in future oriented. So if an organization is changing rapidly due to fast growth of a technological change, a more future oriented approach to job analysis may be desired, and traditional job analysis information describes how the job has been done in the past and the manner in which it is being done currently. So these are certain things. And lastly, source of data. So when we are talking about source of data, although the most direct source of information about the job is the job holder, a number of other human and non-human resources are available, and there are sources may provide the information which an average job holder cannot, thereby enabling the job analyst to question the job holders more effectively, है ना. मतलब खुद से वो शायद सारी चीजें ना बता पाए, इसलिए जॉब एनालिस्ट को अपॉइंट किया जाता है. वो एक क्वेश्चनर बनाते हैं और वो क्वेश्चनर के को पर्सनल इंटरव्यूज के थ्रू ज्यादा से ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन एम्प्लॉय से निकलवाई जा सके, उसके ऊपर उनका फोकस जो है वो रहता है. सो इन डिसाइडिंग द सोर्सेस टू बी यूज्ड इन गिवन जॉब एनालिसिस, द एनालिस्ट शुड फॉलो एटलीस्ट 2 guidelines. And what are these 2 guidelines? For non-human resources, use such sources which are most recent and use several sources for information whenever it is possible. So now we are talking about how the information is being gathered. These are the techniques for job analysis data. Here we can see personal observation, we can see that questionnaires, we can see maintenance of log records, we can see personal interviews, critical incident. Then we can see here that diary method, checklist, and technical conferences. So techniques of job analysis, we are first talking about the personal observation. If it is being consciously observed that these types of modifications are required in X type of job without disturbing the performance of the employee. It comes under personal observation. Questionnaires are being designed so that, what happens when we are designing a questionnaire, there will be fixed number of questions, there will be sequence of questions, responses will be recorded, then they quantify, it is easy to quantify them, and it is easy to analyze, and finding upon and reaching upon certain conclusion will be much more easy as well as reliable. Maintenance of log records can be checked. Personal interviews can be taken. If a job analyst or a technical person feels that employee may get open up with them with certain their own thoughts, they can go with the personal interviews option. Critical incident, those particular incident can be asked whether it has become a milestone for them, or they felt no, it was the time when they felt no, we have been very unsuccessful in their life. Daily diary can be taken as a source of supply of the information, because if record is being maintained properly, this can also become a source of supply in terms of gathering the data for job analysis. Then we are talking about checklist. Generally, a checklist is being prepared and then we are asking the question. So questionnaire के अंदर एक section जो है वो checklist का भी हो सकता है, पर्सनल इंटरव्यूज के अंदर भी एक सेक्शन जो है वो चेकलिस्ट का हो सकता है। क्वेश्चनियर बना करके पर्सनल इंटरव्यू मेथड को फॉलो करते हुए वो क्वेश्चनियर के सीक्वेंस को फॉलो करना, वो एक मेथड जो है वो भी कलेक्टिंग इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर जॉब एनालिसिस के डेटा सोर्स की तरह काम कर सकता है। एंड टेक्निकल कॉन्फ्रेंसेस डेफिनेटली इंसाइट प्रोवाइड करती है कि किस जॉब कंटेंट के अंदर किस टाइप के चेंजेस जो हैं वो अब आ गए हैं। ठीक है, so these all are the sources of information to gathering the job data. These are the aspects of the job which are being analyzed. So job analysis should collect the information on the following area. First thing, duties and tasks. Second thing, the surroundings, that means environment. Tools and equipments, किस टाइप की मशीनरी पे काम करना होगा, किस टाइप के सॉफ्टवेयर का नॉलेज होना चाहिए, कितना टेक्निकल एफिशिएंसी का जरूरत है, कितना मिनिमम डिग्री का जरूरत है, रिलेशनशिप्स, देयर मैरिटल स्टेटस एंड दी जॉब रिक्वायरमेंट। सर्टेन थिंग्स मीन से फॉर एग्जांपल इसमें फिजिकल रिक्वायरमेंट जो है वो भी मेंशन की जाती है। अगर किसी मॉडल का रिक्रूटमेंट है तो उसमें हाइट मेंशन की जाएगी। इफ रिक्रूटमेंट इज बीइंग डन फॉर आर्मी ऑफिसर तो अगेन उसके अंदर भी कुछ स्पेसिफिकेशंस जो है वो प्रोवाइड किए जाते हैं। जॉब एनालिसिस कैन बी क्लासिफाइड इनटू टू ब्रॉड कैटेगरीज. One that is actually defining about describing about job description, and the another one that is speaking about the job specification. So job description जो है वो किस बारे में बात करता है? In academia, it is written, job description implies objective listing of the job title, task, duties, responsibilities involved in a job. Students, I am again repeating, please make sure that you are getting the insight of the concept. Job description implies objective listing of jobs, job titles, tasks, duties, responsibilities involved in a job. And job specification, in the other hand, involves listing of employee qualifications, skills and abilities, right? So we are first talking about the job description. You can see job description में job title आएगा, then range आएगा, department आएगा, reports to आएगा, immediate level subordinates, objective of the job, principal duties and responsibilities, then authority limits. ये सारे के सारे points जो हैं वो किस चीज के बारे में बात करेंगे? जॉब एनालिसिस के बारे में बात करेंगे। ठीक है, हम यहाँ पे जैसे स्क्रीन पे देख पा रहे हैं कि इट हेल्प्स in the development of job specification which are useful in the planning, recruitment, training and hiring the people with required skill, and it is helpful in providing orientation, to a new employee towards their basic responsibilities and duties, and it is useful in developing performance standard. It can be used for job evaluation, wage and salary administration, and wage and salary administration technique. So let us now see one performer of job description. All of you can see. One is job title, second range, department, number 4 reports to immediate level subordinate, objective of the job, principal duties and responsibilities, and lastly we are talking about authority limit. ठीक है, जॉब टाइटल के आगे say for example it's senior officer, material handling department, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और प्लानिंग और सेल्स. ठीक है, अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं रेंजेस फॉर अपने नागपुर के लिए किसी को रिक्रूट करना है. ठीक है, डिपार्टमेंट जो है वो डायरेक्ट मटेरियल्स, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, प्लानिंग एंड सेल्स. प्लानिंग एंड सेल्स. ठीक है, आप रिपोर्टिंग अथॉरिटी के बारे में बात कर देंगे कि यू विल बी रिपोर्टिंग टू दी मैनेजर. देन उसके बाद में आपका जो इमीडिएट सीनियर होगा वो होंगे आपके जैसे असिस्टेंट ऑफिसर, सीनियर ऑफिसर के ऊपर सॉरी असिस्टेंट मैनेजर. ठीक है, असिस्टेंट मैनेजर विल बी देयर. देन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द जॉब, आपको क्या करना है, मटेरियल प्लानिंग करनी है, डायरेक्ट परचेज कंपोनेंट्स जो है वो सब डिसाइड करना है, एंड प्लानिंग एंड प्रोक्योरमेंट ऑफ ऑल पैकिंग मटेरियल्स, प्राइस नेगोशिएशन से रिलेटेड काम करना है, वेंडर डेवलपमेंट और डीलर डेवलपमेंट के बारे में भी आपको प्लानिंग करनी है. देन मेंटेनेंस ऑफ ऑल सेंट्रल एक्साइज रिकॉर्ड एंड रूल. You need to planning and scheduling the dispatch of finished goods and transport contracts to be taken care of, and proper receipt, storage and issue of packaging if you are facing anything that to be resolved. Then principal duties and responsibilities will be including the coordination with various personnel which are actually falling under the material management department as well as the sales department as well as the post sales department and supply chain partners. And quantity decide dues in the month, safety stock. Then prepare the short term material planning, review the supplies items, then plan and certain certain indent, then release orders for packing material. Control the Nagpur inventories, prepare the inventory projection and so on. So this is how the duties and responsibilities will be designed: inventory control, transport contracts, Authority limits will be talking about decision taken without prior reference to the supervisor and only recommendation made and decisions to be approved by the supervisor. उनकी list जो है वो पूरी अलग से बनेगी. तो here all of you can see इस तरीके से हमारा जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन जो है वो बनता है. ठीक है, एक तरफ अपने जॉब से रिलेटेड सारी चीजें आती है और दूसरी तरफ जो है वो हमारी किस टाइप की रिक्वायरमेंट जो है वो रहती है. अभी से फॉर एग्जांपल अगर ये फॉर्मेट किसी एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने अपना डिसाइड कर लिया तो अब उनको क्या चेंज करना पड़ेगा, उन्हें सिर्फ इस तरफ अभी नाउ द जॉब टाइटल कैन बी द फाइनेंस मैनेजर, range it can be Mumbai, department wealth management, then reporting to the general manager finance. We can formulate by this way also. ठीक है, so this is how it works. Now see how does it help. जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन किस तरीके से हेल्प करता है वो हमने देखा कि जॉब इवैल्यूएशन से लेकर के वेज एंड सैलरी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन टेक्निक के अंदर भी इसको यूज किया जाता है. ठीक है, जॉब ग्रेडिंग एंड क्लासिफिकेशन डायरेक्ट रिलेशन है, ट्रांसफर एंड प्रमोशन, एडजस्टमेंट ऑफ ग्रेवियंसेस, डिफाइनिंग एंड आउटलाइनिंग द प्रमोशनल स्टेप्स, इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग द एक्सीडेंट्स, मेंटेनिंग ऑपरेटिंग एंड एडजस्टिंग मशीनरी, देन टाइम एंड मोशन स्टडीज, डिफाइनिंग द लिमिट ऑफ अथॉरिटी, स्टडीज ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फटीग, providing hiring specifications, providing performance indicators and so on. That is how it is going to help. These all are the content components of job description which I have already drawn. I would not say drawn, I've written in the note and you all have learned. This is about job identification and organization position, job summary, duties, responsibilities, relation to other jobs, supervision, machine tool equipments, working condition, hazards. Now see job specification. So here when you are looking upon the job specification, the job specification हमें इस बारे में बताता है कि what kind of person to recruit, for what qualities the person should be tested. So job specification translate the job description into terms of the human qualification which are required for a successful performance of a job. So they guide in hiring and job evaluation. ठीक है, it is related to the physical characteristics, psychological characteristics, personal characteristics, responsibilities and other features related to it. So let's learn how to design the job specification after job description. So as it is being already said, specification is more related to the person to whom and what kind of people we are looking for, and it is also going to give an idea to the people who are applying for the job that whether they are eligible for it or not. Say for example job specification for the bank branch manager. Here position title branch manager, department branch operation, then education and qualification. And qualification. So a degree in finance, accounting, business administration, related field, है ना? All right. After that, work-based skills. Great leadership skills. 5 years of experience minimum. Analytical skills. Proficiency with softwares. Ability to conduct sales meeting and goal of increasing branch sales. Creating and executing learning program. ठीक है. And then other attributes. It is including age 20 to 30. It is including good communication skills. All right, it is including the analytical ability. And other skills, है ना, including the cooperative and friendly, है ना. तो बच्चों देखो, this is about job specification. ठीक है. यहाँ आपको ये चीज समझ में आई होगी कि दोनों के बीच में कुछ ना कुछ हमें डिफरेंस जो है वो तो यहाँ पे देखने को मिलता है ना. हाँ, यहाँ पे हम ये नहीं देख पा रहे हैं कि क्या रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज जो है वो रहते हैं, या जैसे उसमें कैसा था, बहुत क्लियर था. हमने मटेरियल मैनेजमेंट, मटेरियल को लेकर के प्लानिंग करनी पड़ेगी, मटेरियल को लेकर के आपको सेल्स करना पड़ेगा, मेंटेनेंस भी देखना पड़ेगा, लॉ भी देखने पड़ेंगे, सारी चीजें जो है वो उसमें बहुत ही क्लियरली मेंशन थी. स्पेसिफिकेशन में ज्यादातर ह्यूमन स्किल के बारे में बात जो है वो हो रही है. ठीक है. हाँ, इसी के साथ साथ में मैं आपको एक और चीज यहाँ पे बता दूं. देखिए, बहुत अच्छी चीज है यहाँ पे, ये आप देखिए, जॉब एनालिसिस, अ प्रोसेस ऑफ ऑब्टेनिंग ऑल pertinent job facts. Okay? अब यहाँ पे दो आउटकम्स आए हमारे, जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन और दूसरा जो आता है वो होता है जॉब स्पेसिफिकेशन. राइट. और जब हम इन दोनों को देखते हैं तो हम एक में क्या देखते हैं, यहाँ पे हमने देखा कि यहाँ पे वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट मोर अबाउट टाइटल, लोकेशन, जॉब का समरी, ठीक है, ड्यूटीज, मटेरियल, वर्किंग कंडीशंस, hazards. This was much more talking about education, experience, training, judgment, physical skills, communication skills, इमोशनल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, है ना. इमोशनल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. ठीक है. सो here you can see the process of obtaining almost all job related facts and categorizing them in two parts. One is more of talking about the job job part, job description, and the another one which is talking about the job specification. It is talking about the a person we are actually looking for, and that person will be matlab, who can be the suitable candidate who is having all these things to qualify. ठीक है, ठीक है। तो हमने यहाँ पे आज जो है वो किस बारे में देखा, जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन, जॉब स्पेसिफिकेशन, जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन का एग्जांपल, जॉब स्पेसिफिकेशन का एग्जांपल, जॉब एनालिसिस क्या होता है, मेथड्स ऑफ कलेक्टिंग द जॉब रिलेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन, पर्पस ऑफ जॉब एनालिसिस, है ना, प्लानिंग, रिक्रूटमेंट, सिलेक्शन, ट्रेनिंग, रेम्युनरेशन, परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल, हर एक के अंदर यूज होता है। एंड उसके साथ साथ में स्टूडेंट्स हमने ये भी देखा कि देयर आर वेरियस मेथड्स ऑफ कलेक्टिंग दी जॉब डेटा, ठीक है। इट स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम दी ऑब्जर्वेशन, इंटरव्यूज, क्वेश्चनियर, चेकलिस्ट, डायरी एंड टेक्निकल कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, ठीक है। तो आज के लिए हम इतना रखते हैं। यहाँ पे हमारा एक और यूनिट जो है वो एंड होता है फॉर द सब्जेक्ट मैनेजिंग पीपल, and the topic was job analysis. Stay tuned with me for next topic. See you soon, and be safe, be healthy, have a nice time. Thank you everyone.